Hi guys, Dazzie here with another episode of my top 20 selling comic books of the week. This time it's episode 48. And this was very nearly my final ever video on YouTube. Yeah, it was nearly the end of Does the Key Chaser. Sad times at the moment with this new COPA ruling coming in. I've seen so many of my good friends in the community delete their channels and just go into hiatus, and it is so sad. Basically for something we've done nothing wrong about. So I've decided to stick it out. I've been studying the information. From what I gather, I don't think it's quite as bad as people are saying it is going to be. I'm going to list all my videos for adults only. And so here's another one that is just for the adults out there, guys. So if you're a child, sadly you can't watch. But tragic times. Fingers crossed a lot of you return. You are missed. Let's get into the information about this week, guys, because today I'm going to be discussing the best selling comics on eBay for the week of the 21st of November 2019. Since coverprice.com came on the scene, they've become a go-to spot for watching eBay trends on comics, and they scour thousands of eBay sales to culminate data to spotlight the hottest selling comics. Here is this week's top 20. Let's find out if you can beat me. Most people normally do. Now, Snizzle Pop has sent me a challenge of trying to defeat him before Christmas. Let's find out if this is the week. Probably not. Starting in at number 20 on our list is a Marvel book from 1980, and it's a bit of a stalwart on my list. It is The Savage She-Hulk, issue number 1. Of course, this is the first appearance and origin of the She-Hulk, Jennifer Walters. She was getting her own She-Hulk TV show on the Disney Plus streaming service. And Kevin Feige has just announced that she will be crossing over to the mainstream MCU onto the cinema screen, so that's exciting. And especially when the actress gets announced, this book should get another nice bump up in price. It's also the first appearance of Nicholas Trask. It's the origin of the Hulk, Dr. Robert Bruce Banner retold, and it is a lovely cover homage to, of course, Incredible Hulk issue number 1 from 1962. Now, this book sold 13 copies this past week, had a 7-day trend at plus 103%, and a high sale raw went for a high sale CGC 9.8 went for $400. I paid 20 quid for my copy back in November of 2017. I always knew that book had a lot of spec value, and along with that, I think the other one that's going to be coming soon is Marvel Spotlight issue 32. First appearance of Spider-Woman. That's just a matter of time, I think. Number 19 on our list. Again, Marvel, this time from 1990. Uncanny X-Men, issue number 266. Now, the character of Gambit is starting to pick back up with new talk and momentum of a Gambit movie. Of course, Channing Tatum was supposedly going to star in a Gambit movie. Kind of glad that got put to the back burner. I'm not his biggest fan. He's moved on now to the max, isn't he? But yeah, this is the second full appearance of Gambit, who is Remy LeBeau. Now, chronologically, it's his first appearance in continuity. Now, of course, Gambit first appears in X-Men Annual 14. A little cameo there. But like I say, this is his first appearance in continuity. Of course, we've seen Gambit before in the X-Men Origins movie, and I enjoyed his portrayal in that. I think it was Tyler Kitsch, was it, who played him? Really good. I enjoyed the movie. I know a lot of people didn't. My copy is actually signed, as you can see, by Mike Collins. He did the pencils in this issue. Now, this book sold 17 copies this past week, had a 7-day trend of plus 81%, and a high sale CGC 9.8 went for $323.99, guys. Believe it or not, I paid £2.75 for this back in the middle of 2017. I was also gifted a second copy for Uncanny Ethan at the start of the year. So I've got 2 copies of this and paid £2.75 between them. Great book. Number 18 on our list is a book that's really undervalued in my opinion. Again, this is from Marvel and it's from 1985. The book in question, Avengers, 257. Criminally undervalued in my opinion, because this is the first appearance of Nebula, Of course, starred the Guardians films, Infinity War and Endgame. And it's taken a long time for this book to trend. It sold 22 copies this past week at a 7-day trend of plus 64% and a high sale at CGC 9.4. Still went for a very affordable $55. I paid £7 for this in February of 2018. Number 17 on our list. I'm sure I just passed on this in one of the LCSs. I don't buy new books. I refuse to pay £4 for a new book. The book in question is this one, Far Sector, issue number 1. And this is the McKelvey variant. Now, Far Sector is a new Green Lantern title, and it introduces a new female Green Lantern, if I am not mistaken. So, what can I tell you about it? Well, it sold 12 copies this past week, had a 7-day trend of plus 123%, and a high sale raw just went for $15. Like I say, maybe if I can find that for cover, which I'm sure I just did, I might grab a copy of that. I think Lyric Magic Moments has one of the covers for me in my Christmas bundle, which I'm excited to get. Number 16 on our list. Good to see this one come back. Spidey 2099 is a fan favourite, and it will be awesome to see more of him in the Spider-Verse sequel. Of course, he appeared in post-credits of Spider-Verse number 1. The book in question from 1992, Marvel again. Spider-Man, issue 2099, issue number 1. This is the first full appearance and origin of Spider-Man 2099. It was Miguel O'Hara. He makes his first appearance in a preview in Amazing Spider-Man 365. This is the first appearance of Alchemax, which is the weapons and technology group. First appearance of Aaron Delgado, Dana Delangelo, Gabriel O'Hara, Loila, and Tyler Stone. Getting bang for your buck, guys. Of course, it is a nice red foil cover, and a lot of people like the shinies. So, what can I tell you? It sold 20 copies this past week, had a 7-day trend of plus 76%, and a high sale CGC 9.8 went for $79.99. I paid £2.75 for mine, again, back in the middle of 2017. Number 15 on our list is this one, guys, and it is Batman Beyond, issue 37. I missed out on this one when it came out. If I find it for cover, I'll grab it. I ain't paying no more. Batman Beyond, issue 37. This is the first appearance of Batwoman Beyond. Of course, that book just came out, and it's still hanging around. It sold 17 copies, had a 7-day trend of plus 95%, and a high sale raw went for $23. That was the regular cover I showed you. Number 14 on our list. I just sold one of these for about £30 the other day. The book in question, Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 4. It's nice to see Silk trending again. This is Cindy Moon's first appearance of Silk, a Korean-American girl who was also bitten by the same radioactive spider as Peter Parker. It's an original Sin tie-in. This is the regular Humberto Ramos cover. Okay, this book sold 18 copies this past week at a 7-day trend of plus 93%, and a CGC 9.8 went for $125, guys. Number 13 on our list, and we're sticking with Amazing Spider-Man. This time, issue 546. Yeah, Mr. Negative. This is his first full appearance in this issue, and he's a great Spider-Man villain. And he is rumoured to be the main bad in the Spider-Verse sequel. Okay, his first appearance appeared in a free comic book day Spider-Man book. Now he is. There are also 2 very hard to find variants for this book, so be on the lookout for that. They are worth seeking out. But Mr. Negative is Martin Lee. It's also the first appearance of Bill Hollister, Freak, Mia Flores, and a Spider Mugger, Sean Boyle. Okay, this book sold 14 copies this past week at a 7-day trend of plus 122%, and a high sale raw went for $18.99. I paid £1 for this in March, just after my birthday this year. Number 12 on our list. Boom Studios have been putting out some good stuff of late, and this is another one by all accounts. This is Folklores, issue number 1, And this is the one per store sketch variant. I can't imagine many of you will have that one, guys. I do like a good sketch variant. One of my best stealth boys was picking up that Jim Lee Joker cover. I think it's Justice League 8, was it? Yeah, pick that for cover in one of my LCSs. With this new series, like I say, that's a hard to find variant. It sold 38 copies, had a 7-day trend of plus 45%, and a high sale. Raw went for a very nice $50. Number 11 on our list, guys. This is a book that Carboat Tony really has to deliver for me. This is Incredible Hulk, issue 181. The big boy book from 1974, the year I was born. And, of course, the first full appearance of Wolverine. First appears in Incredible Hulk 180. Now, Wolverine books are just going to continue to rise and rise, especially when he's announced in the MCU, and I don't think that's going to be too far away. That day will come. This sold 15 copies, had a 7-day trend of plus 127%, and a high sale raw went for a staggering $4,250. My oh my. Come on, Tony. I'm only paying £1 for it. Number 10 on our list. Yeah, we're into the big top 10. And this is a 1 in 50. This is from an artist I like, Inhyuk Lee. This is Morbius the Living Vampire, issue number 1. Again, I can't imagine too many of you will have that. I do not get an opportunity at these ratio variants. It sold 23 copies, and on average, the raws are going for $43, guys. Be on the lookout for that one. Number 9 on our list. Spider-Man Unlimited, issue number 1. Of course, the first appearance of Shriek, who is Frances Louise Barrison. She will be the second villain alongside Carnage in the Tom Hardy Venom sequel. Can't wait to see Woody Harrelson back as Carnage. This sold 18 copies this past week. On average, the raw is going for $15.93. I paid £2 for mine back in the middle of 2017. On average now, the 9.8 CGCs are going for $82.14. This book continues in Web of Spider-Man, issue 101. Number 8 on our list. Again, a book I just saw the other day, I think for about 30 or 40. Incredible Hulk, issue 449. Now, this is, of course, is the first appearance of the Thunderbolts team, or supposedly coming into the MCU soon. This is Atlas, Mac 5, Songbird, Citizen 5, the second Moonstone, and the first appearance of Meteorite was Dr. Karen Sofa. So, this book sold 13 copies this past week. On average, they are going for $58.88, so I didn't do as well as I thought I did when I sold it. And on average now, the 9.8s are going for $238. I think I paid £3 for both of my copies. Number 7 on our list is a book I've passed on several times. It just hasn't appealed to me. I've got The Real McCoy. I've got Werewolf by Night 32. Very thankful to own that book. But the book in question this time is Moon Knight, issue number 1. A book that people are turning to if they can't get Werewolf by Night 32. I'm surprised Werewolf by Night 33 doesn't garner a lot more coin. Well, I picked that up, the second appearance the other day, for £8. But this is the first Moon Knight solo series, and it's of course coming to Disney Plus. Can't wait for that character. It sold 18 copies. On average now, the raws are going for $21.13. On average, the 9.2 CGCs are going for $88.54. Number 6 on our list is a book I just picked up the other day. It's low grade, but it's in the top 10. And it is first issue special, number 5. This is the first appearance of Mark Shaw, who is the 5th Manhunter. It's also the first appearance of the Manhunters group, and the first appearance of the Manhunter High Master. First issue special, number 5, guys. Good Bronze Age book from DC. I'm almost completed that run of first issue specials. I don't do runs, but that is one that appeals to me. Number 5 on our list is a book that I just missed out on auction the other day. It is from 2014. It is Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 12. Yeah. Now, with all this Spider-Verse news, this is the first appearance of, I think, the Japanese Spider-Man. It was Leo Pardon. Now, that book sold 14 copies. On average, the raws are going for $15.25. And on average, the 9.8s are going for just $37.50. That could be a good book, good spec book. Number 4 on our list, Tony Needs to Come Good Again. This is Giant Size X-Men issue number 1 from 1975. The first appearance of the new X-Men, guys. Massive, massive book. Not going to find that down the car boot, I don't think, as much as I'd like to. Well, that book sold 19 copies this past week. On average now, the rolls are going from $1,165. On average, the graded copies are going from 1,645. Like I said, the first appearance of the new X-Men and the first appearance of Krakoa. Number 3, we've had a lot of Spider-Man. We're getting another one. I spoke about Woody Awesome. Amazing Spider-Man, issue 361. Yeah, the first appearance of Carnage, well, the first full appearance and origin of Carnage was Cletus Cassidy. Like I said, can be played by Woody Harrelson in this Venom sequel. This is the second overall appearance of Carnage, as he had a one-page cameo in the previous issue, Amazing Spider-Man 360. Now, this book sold 22 copies this past week. On average, the rolls are going for $101. I paid 50 quid for mine in the middle of 2018 at the Collectomania Con. And on average now, 9.6s are going for $159. Mine's a nice copy. I'd say it's about an 8.59. Delighted to own it. Number 2 on our list. Surprising to see this one up there. And the reason is, this is a John Boy Myers variant for IDW, and this is a Spider-Man book from them. And this is a 1 in 10. This is Marvel Action Spider-Man issue 11. Like I said, from IDW. Be on the lookout for that one, guys. What can I tell you about it? It sold 15 copies. On average now, the rolls are going for $44.99 for that 1 in 10. And this leads us on to number 1. How many of you will have this book? I picked it up for cheap the other day. Number 1 on our list is Marvel Chillers, issue number 1. The first appearance of Mordred the Mystic. Now, the reason this book's heating up, I believe, is it's the first appearance of Sidon, or Chidon, and who is referred to as the Other. Now, he apparently is going to be in, could be one of the villains, I think, in either the Doctor Strange movie with Wanda, or the WandaVision TV series. It's also the first appearance of Jabez, Grant Whittaker, Janet Leyton, and Lady Janice. I've read this book. It wasn't a bad read, actually. I've only paid 3 quid for it, and on average now they're going for $5.62. But the reason is it's going well. Like I said, it's the first appearance of Chidon, and it sold 26 copies. On average now, the 9.6s are going for $99.25. So that's it, guys. That's a wrap. Let's see how I did. I'm coming for you as soon as I pop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 to beat. Let's see if you can beat me, guys. 11 for Daz. Like I said, stick with the community, guys. Hopefully we're going to come out the other side. Copa will not defeat us. That's Daz over and out. Oh, if you like what you see, please subscribe. It will mean the world to me. Bye for now.